Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a brand new video. Today is Tuesday, September 5th, and it's been about a week since I picked up the camera, which is actually the longest I think I've ever gone without trying to make a video. So if you guys don't want to watch this portion of me explaining what I've been doing the last week or so, I want to put a timestamp right here. So just click on, or I don't know if I can make it clickable, but just skip ahead to that part of the video if you don't want to watch me talk about this. So either way, last Tuesday is, I think, the last time I uploaded, and that day I did deadlifts, and for some reason, I've never had any back problems with deadlifts or anything like that, but I don't know if I pinched something in my back or whatever I did. I got a knot in it, but either way, that caused me to just not lift for probably about it was 6 days yesterday, so almost a week of not lifting. So I was just taking it easy, not really doing much, just because I didn't want to hurt myself anymore. So that was on Tuesday. Wednesday didn't really do much. Thursday didn't really do much. Friday, Thursday I had to work. Friday didn't do much. Saturday was actually my birthday, so I turned 18, and I'm one of the youngest in my friend group, I think. Well, I'm pretty sure. So either way, I turned 18, got some lottery tickets, went up to my grandparents and had a birthday celebration, which was nice to see a few of my family members I don't really see a lot. And Sunday, I worked my last shift at Burger King, which I talked about in a previous video about how I quit my job and stuff like that. So Sunday was the last day. I thought I was going to have to work this Tuesday, but they ended up not scheduling me, so that was actually pretty nice. So that was that. Yesterday, I'm gonna put some footage in front of this. So I went to the grocery store and got a car wash. So I didn't record the whole car wash like I always do, just because that probably gets boring. But my groceries, I'm going to be talking about that in the other part of the video. So like I said, again, skip ahead, timestamp back there. So yeah, today is just going to be a meal prep, because tomorrow is when classes actually start. So I actually have some rice cooking on the stove right now. So as soon as I finish this, I'll get into the meal prep portion of the video. And one more thing, there's not going to be any more lifting. I mean, there's going to be lifting, but there's not any lifting in this video, just because the meal prep is going to be the fitness portion, I guess. So either way, one last thing is that today, my friend Nick and Hunter, we went up to FM and worked out in their fitness center. It's pretty decent. Their weights are a little bit weird, just because people do not put them back whatsoever. So there's 45 pounds over in that corner, and it's just a big mess. So either way, hopefully that gets cleaned up. I'm actually going to be cleaning most of it up because I work there now. So this was a little bit longer of a talk than usual, but I don't really have an excuse for not recording besides my back thing. I could have still recorded and not done any workouts, but that was just me. I made a mistake. Actually, one last thing. I was actually, to end the Summer of Gain series, I was actually going to have my brother film an edit for me on August 31st, but that was part of the recovery period from when I hurt my back. So things changed. So it wasn't as there wasn't as great of a finale as I wanted to. This is actually probably going to be the last episode of it, because like I said, tomorrow classes start. So yeah, you live and you learn. Hopefully next year it'll have a way better start and ending, and I'm hoping to still be doing it next year, and it's just going to be so much better. So either way, we are going to hop into the meal prep in, I don't know, a couple of seconds after the rice finishes. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Alright, welcome to the meal prep portion of this video. So I just finished cooking my rice. This week I only have 3 classes, so I'm only going to be preparing 3 meals, and then I'll probably just finish up the chicken on Saturday and Sunday. And I actually haven't even eaten lunch yet today, because I got home at around 2:30, then I brought my brother to practice, and then I'm doing this. So after I finish my meal prep, I'll eat lunch/dinner, and then I'll probably just have a bigger dinner later at night to make sure I get my calories in. So either way, last night I cooked up 5 pounds of chicken, and the bottom's a little bit gross right now because I forgot to. I usually pat it down with a paper towel to get all of the olive oil and grease off of it. So either way, I might have to take that off. And then I have two packets of my boil in a bag rice. So what I'm planning on doing for this week is I'm going to be doing 5 ounces of chicken and 5 ounces of white rice. That way I don't waste anything, because last year I tried to bring like 7 ounces of chicken and I ended up not eating like 2 ounces of it, just because we had like 20 minutes to eat lunch. Well, we actually had like 25, but after I warmed it up and brought it to where I eat, we only had 20 minutes. So either way, this year, I can really have lunch whenever I want. I just need to find a microwave. So hopefully there's going to be one in the cafeteria, but I have no idea. So either way, like I said, 5 ounces in each container. So let's hop into that. All right, I got my trusty food scale right here. This thing is probably one of the best things that I've ever bought off of Amazon. It was like $8, and I actually use it all the time. I mainly just use it for like my chicken and rice, and I mean that's really it. So a lot of people use it to measure their oatmeal, like even peanut butter. But since I'm bulking, it doesn't have to be exact. But if I want to make sure I have like the right amount of protein and stuff like that. So that's why I'm using a food scale. So I'm just putting my bowl on there. Then you have to zero it out because it's already at like 9 ounces. So either way, I'm just gonna throw in. I need to find a fork. All right, so I'm just gonna put in 5 ounces, and then I'm going to cut it up and put it in my container. That way, when I heat it up, it doesn't take as long. So, see, like a big piece like this, once you get used to, like once you start tracking your food after a while, you can kind of tell like how many ounces it's going to be. So like this is, I don't know if you can see comparison to it. It's about a little bit the size of my palm. So this is like 4 ounces. It's actually 412 to be exact for all of you people, all you critics out there. So either way, then I'll throw this last piece in. That's actually 6.4. So, and like I said, I'm not going to have it exact. So this is actually 5.92. So this will be like a little bit. It's gonna be 6 ounces. So I don't really care. Now we got the rice, 5 ounces of this, and it's still very hot. You know what? Screw what I said at the beginning of the video about doing 5 and 5. I think I'm going to be doing 6 ounces of rice just because it's not a lot, and I can usually just down the rice in a matter of minutes. I actually forgot the most important thing of this whole meal. Oh my gosh. The broccoli. I forgot the broccoli trees. So there's 2 different types of broccoli. Well, not really, just the way it's cut. So there's the florets, which is like the actual like tree part, and then there's the cuts. And the cuts are probably better for you, but the it doesn't really matter. I just really prefer the florets or trees. So I think this takes 5 minutes to cook in the microwave. Alright, our broccoli is now done cooking, and I'm just going to split it up in between the 3 pans right here. So I'm not really going to measure it out, it doesn't really matter, I'm just going to try and make it even. Alright, and that's how it's looking. So chicken, rice, broccoli. Alright, so this is how you meal prep for college, school, work. It doesn't really matter. Like, the thing that people don't understand is that they think it's super expensive to be eating healthy. Let me zoom this out a little bit. So people think it's super expensive to be eating healthy. Like it like you see people going to Burger King or McDonald's or whatever and ordering food they end up paying like $12 for a lunch. And as a matter of fact, this 5 pounds of chicken, I went to the store yesterday, bought it for $10.10. And the broccoli's a little bit more expensive just because it's like microwavable and stuff like that. I got it for 3 packets of this for $4.69. So that's about $15 right there. What else did I get? Not saying that these are healthy or anything, but it's just like a quick carb source. Like it's kind of like a granola bar, but yeah, it's just like a little Nutri-Grain bar. So either way, this was like $3. So You can just buy like chicken and broccoli and rice. This success rice, that's what it's called. Let me find the box. This is $4. This is a family size bag, and there's 6 of them in here. $4 for this. So you can technically spend like probably $30 on groceries depending on what you get, or you can just buy a whole bunch of shit. Like I don't even know what to talk about, like chips. Every once in a while, like my mom buys us chips and stuff, but we're not just like the type of people who just buy like the crappiest food ever. Like it's just so much better and cheaper to just buy a whole bunch of chicken. I even bought some ground beef. The ground beef was more expensive because I got like, I don't know what the percentages is, but you can get like 80%, you can get 80% lean, 20% fat. You can get 96 for it. That's really expensive. I've never gotten that before. But yeah, so it's actually pretty cheap to get your own, to eat healthy. Like it doesn't matter what kind of job you have. I mean, maybe I can't say that because some people might have certain circumstances, but either way, this is how I meal prep. Next week is going to be ground beef. I actually have that in the freezer right now. So I just swap it up. I've also tried ground turkey before, but let me tell you, that stuff tastes like shit. Even though it's like the leanest meat, I guess you can get, and it has a lot of protein in it too, but it tastes really freaking bad. Like I tried it for a week and I didn't want to eat lunch anymore. So either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. It wasn't like my normal video. There wasn't any workout or anything. I tried to make it entertaining. And yep, this is how I meal prep. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video.